Hi, everyone. So today I kind of just want to talk about the new expansion, Reign of the Warlord for D2 Resurrected. Um, my overall thoughts, I kind of just break it down into a couple categories here. First is going to be the new character. That'll be the first thing I talk about. Next, I'll kind of just talk about some of the new items in the game. And the final thing I'll talk about is kind of the new TZ zones. So, um, really, there's the new character. I mean, the Warlock, and you know, it's a great character, I'm sure. But honestly, I don't even care to play that character. Um, I've been playing this game for over 20 years, and the only character I've ever played is the Barbarian. To be honest with you, once in a while, I'll make a Magic Find Sork if I say I quit for a while and I came back to the game. Maybe I'll start a Magic Find Sork just to get into, Durance and do some runs and maybe find some gear to start off with. But other than that, the only character I've ever played is the Barbarian. You know, it is interesting. It looks like the Warlock has a physical damage skill tree with some pretty interesting skills that seem overpowered. What is it, the Mirror Blade or something like that? People are getting over 100K damage on that, and I think that's it is what it is. I don't even care. You, if I'm gonna kill faster or something, it's not gonna make me leave the Barbarian. If anything, now because there is the Warlock that has physical damage, they paid a little extra attention to some melee items like the Dread Fang and stuff like that. So, but yeah, overall, no interest on the hype of the Warlock. If anything, it's just opening. If anything, all the Warlock physical damage skill trees is just going to make it a little bit more competitive for some of those physical damage items out there because the Warlock might want them. But interestingly enough, that the Warlock's using two-handed weapons, one hand, so barbarians will tend to use like dual wield one hand weapons and not so much use a two-handed weapon as a one-hand weapon. So that's an interesting difference there. I'm not the kind of get into some of like the items and stuff like that. Um, they have the new jewels that you get from those new ancients. I haven't fought the ancients yet, the new ancients. I think that's great. The kind of gives more to the end game instead of just doing magic find runs, hoping to find some. Really, the end game before this expansion was doing magic find runs and hoping to find the godly rare because you can find just about any unique and you're not really getting much more than few jar runes for it. If if you found a perfect tie reels though, um, a lot of people think tie reels is trash, but I actually don't agree with that. But if you find a what is it, 100 and my number is I think it's 150 enhanced defense, 100 damage to demons, 30 strength, 30 all resistance, Tyreel's armor. That's worth, I don't know, probably thousands of dollars, something like that. I don't even know if any exist in D2R. So, but other than that, all you can really do is farm for, and the non expansion is farm for godly rares or do PvP, which gets old fast. So, or trade. Um, So now you can fight the Uber agents and get those jewels. I traded for one of those jewels and I put it in my. If you look at those jewels, they give you more damage and they give you what I like too is they give you magic find and gold find because right now one of the only characters I play is an MF Hork Barb, so I threw that in my circlet with I'll make another video up showing you my updated magic find barb in the expansion, but those jewels are really good. Right when I put that jewel in my circlet, my MF circlet, I was hitting harder. I felt it almost basically instantly. I was like, wow, this is good. I think it has minus to physical damage, and those jewels, I got a mediocre one. I'm not the game. The expansion just lost. As time goes on, there's going to be really, really good. Mine's pretty good. I'm not complaining, but as time goes on, there's going to be near perfect ones, and the ones like mine. I think I paid 1,000 forum gold for it, 1,500 forum gold. It was like the next day. So it was what I think it was the uh first one posted on D2JSP I got. The first it probably wasn't the first one, but it's the first one somebody posted for trade and I jumped right on it. And yeah. Then they got those new Sunder charms. Luckily, you know, what are they, the heralds or whatever, the new that new aspect of the TZ zone where you get those supercharged special unique bosses. I really like that angle of it. I'm noticing better drops off of those guys too. They they seem to drop better than the special bosses. Like if you get the special unique bosses like Pindle or Trav or Fire Eye or Thresh Shocket, I think like those special unique bosses, they don't always drop that great unless you get lucky. I'm noticing these heralds, they drop better. I got a pretty nice levitation off one. I got a bunch of the new set items off of them. So I like it. I've yet to get the new Sunder charm. Traded for one and rolled one. Not that happy with my roll, but I'm using it as a temp, especially for when there's physical immunes. It's pretty helpful. Um, but yeah, I've mostly just been farming the TZ zones, collecting the statues. I got a couple statues and collecting the shards. I haven't been using the shards much. I'll probably make a video soon showing my updated MF barb and horking and show you guys how powerful he is in the update. But I don't see a point to use the shards like when you're doing. So I think they're going to become useful for crafting in the future. I just saw another video where they dug into some patch notes or something, and looks like those are going to be quite valuable for crafting in the future. And they're great to, activate the act so you can fight the act boss and maybe get a statue. If you're statue hunting, they're useful for that. But right now, I'm mostly just farming for heralds, trying to get some of those new latent Sunder charms. They're really hard to get. I must have fought. I'm guessing right now. I must have fought at least 30 heralds, and nothing. Just better drops than regular special unique bosses, but not a single Latin. And there's some debate on this. I'm hearing people say they want those latent charms to drop more frequently because a lot of people are struggling to and realizing that it's not a frequent drop. But I like the way it is. You know, keep it scarce. As time goes on, they'll be more and more common. When you find one, you'll be happy. When you trade for one, you'll appreciate it. It's like what they did with the Annihilus, you know. Declone, if you were on at the right time, declone was spawning frequently, and most Annihilus were just. I just left them on the ground unless it was like a 1929 at least. Had to be at least a 1999 for me to keep it. Um, but yeah, I think that's mostly what I wanted to cover. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Uh, I'll make a I'll make an updated video. I'm really enjoying the you just need P1. I'm not seeing any evidence or anybody talking about if you need to be farming in P8 to increase the any drop rates or likelihood of the heralds in the game. I think if you do P1, you're fine. All special unique bosses prior to the update, they had the same drop rate, whether it was P1 or P8. It was just the trash mobs that if you're in P7 or P8, you get better drop rates. So P1 farming's faster, not having any issues, and yeah, it's making the TZ zones feel like they're a little funner to farm because before you were just fighting unique and champion bosses and horking them. But now you're doing that, but you're also looking for those new Sunder charms. I think they did great. I suspect I suspect for the latter, I have a feeling that when's the new ladder next week or something? I think they're going to probably have new ladder only rune words. So that'll be interesting. If there are new ladder rune word, I might make a ladder character, and I would probably make a warlock, just to get on there to do a little bit of a cost-effective farming and get my hand on some of those rune words. But we'll see. I only got so much time in the day, and that'll take a lot of time. But yeah, about to go for a run. Remember, remember to stay fit out there. No matter what, go hit the gym, do your cardio. Don't let anybody stop you. Prioritize everything else around that. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.